Okay, let's see. Oy. Mm, mm. Let's get to YouTube. Let's get to YouTube. Mighty God of Daniel. I can't believe this live went this way. Like, seriously, boy. All right, here we go. I have not came over on YouTube and embraced it for a minute. So sure. So we can talk. And believe me, hello. I see Lady Unique is here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Give me a minute here. Yes, Lady Unique. I know. Were you on TikTok? Good evening, everyone. Were you on TikTok when I we were talking about the charity and the fact that she said the charity was registered and all that kind of situation and so forth. And it kind of got a little bit out of hand, but we kind of grouped ourselves back up as grown people and so forth. But anyway, we're just gonna dive right back into it. I don't know how many people is on here, and we're going to talk about it. And boy, I tell you, we know somebody pan there must run when I talk about Lord God, we over there pan bongo TikTok and okay, them love the ravery and then take a mess out of anything. But it's all good. To continue this discussion, wages are going to buy fuel, not food you buy. I would have said drunk crow, yeah. Who is what you want? Me never know where it's such a. Oh, me know who you is. No, me know. Don't say anything. I know exactly who you are. I had to think for a minute, then I remember. So you never up on TikTok? You miss it, man. You so hear it because I always have one look at drunk girl. I go take something and run with it negatively and blow it out of proportion. But it is what it is. You understand? I just don't understand, and I'm not talking behind their back or anything. But I've noticed that when I'm doing live, sexy just seems to want to dominate the whole thing. It's like you're never giving her the chance to talk. Always, if somebody talking, she cuts them off. Okay, she blames it on the that she wears an hearing aid, right? Maybe I'm not on TikTok very often. I actually forgot about TikTok at times. Yeah, that's why I always post it, share it on the page, to let you guys know I'm on TikTok. And she'll say, like, when I confront her, she'll be like, oh, I got the hearing aid in my ears, or, that's the reason why I talk loud. But at this point, that is not going to work. You understand? I know people that wear earring here and not disrespectful because when other people are in the box and they're talking, you cut them off. When you're talking, you always be like, hold on, hold on. You don't want to you don't want anybody to interject or cut you off. You understand? And then when somebody asks you a question, it's okay to agree to disagree, but we can do it in a respectful manner. That outburst, that freaking TikTok live went from 1 to 1 million, which is so unacceptable. But I accept your apology, Taya. You understand? Because it was getting very frustrating for me too. When I get to that point, I know that I am going to snap. Bongo will be no more around and Natty coming forward. So I said, let me go ahead and end the live. And I did see where Sophia was like, go ahead and end the live. Because as grown people, we have to remember, you understand, especially if you're a supporter of mine, especially, and I'm going to say a true supporter. And I'm not going to back talk anymore, and I'm not bashing her behind her back because she's not here. I try to be cordial with everybody. You understand? And my little support team that I have over here, I like you guys a lot. You understand? I always respect you guys, give y'all a shout out, and we're like a little family over here. So there's no need for we to disrespect anybody. And as the host, especially as the host, come on now. It is uncalled for. It's very much unwarranted. You understand? It is very much unwarranted. I understand that you live in the UK, and in the UK they do things differently. Some similarities here in America and so far. But you can't want to blatantly tell everybody else that they're wrong and then you're always right. Because you want to always be right. And no, you're not. And if you are not right, or if I don't understand something, I'm going to call you out on it and say, I need more clarity. Or I'm going to tell you why I feel like you're wrong. But you cannot be wrong and strong. And I always notice that's the mentality that you have. And it's very disrespectful. Lately, I've been calm, but I'm telling you, I seem like I'm going to have to come back out with nothing. Because I seem like people are taking my calmness and my kind of, being a little subtle for weakness. And I really don't want to be there. It's hard to read comments on this background. Okay, let me change it. Let me change the background. Let's find another background here. Is that background a little better? Sophia, is that background a little better? Respect is supposed to be universal. Yeah. And we're grown people. And what I prize my platform on is free thinkers. The way that we could communicate with each other and we could express ourselves and, as I said, agree to disagree, but we do it in a respectful fashion. Okay? But anyway, guys, okay, no problem. No problem. Because I want to make sure that y'all got a background that you're comfortable with. And but so let's get into it, because we were talking about the charity, right? Lady Unique, you were not over there, and Pasa, you were not over there. And I was asking some questions because out here in the streets they're saying that her charity is registered. And I am saying that the charity is not registered, because when I don't care what none of these swamp creatures want to say. And somebody had reached out into my inbox and were saying that they had watched the program earlier when I was talking about Bali Bali, and I touched a little bit about her charity, and they were saying that no, I was incorrect. Actually, her charity is registered and she has a business and she have a charity different. I said, okay, if I'm wrong, I'm one person that I'm not going to be wrong and strong. Send me something, because after when she came off, I went and did a research, and I did find a business. I think that person that reached out to me that's trying to convince me, it might be a planker, that she has a charity and it was registered. Because they're cunning like that. They'll come and act like they're neutral, but which is neither here nor there. So I am saying, I went after she told me that, because she never gave me a link to go look. I did my own research, and every time when I research what is coming up, Sophia the easy, When you look where Sophia right, Sophia says squaddies, the real natty nearly come out to Rasta. Because lately they've been testing my gangster out here, These little nastiness in social media lately has been testing my gangster and is taking my silence for weakness. I know some of you come out here and turn up this hey. My God, mighty God of Daniel. I'm like, let me end this motherfucking life, because it is not going to be cute. No, boo boo. It weren't going to be cute. So when I went, and I think that's what's going on here. The way anybody ever went on the website, on our website, because the way it is worded and what is there, if you really don't know what a charity registration is supposed to look like, per se in Jamaica, to what a business registration, don't do it, Natty. A business registration, and because they keep flaunting that she has a registered charity, you would believe it too. The way it is, you would believe it. But in fact, it is not. It is a business that she's up there running. Well, the part that the person could have me on is that I don't know in the Caribbean that how when you register business, if you can have like, big up Lataya to apologize, respect. Yes. I don't know, like when you're doing business in the Caribbean, if you can have people there like Paula, or as the director of the business, or you can have Natalie, because I've never had a business in Jamaica. So that part, I would not go back and forth with anybody to say, no, that's not true, no, that's not lie. But what I can say is that I know the difference between a registered charity and a registered business. You understand? I really didn't mean to scream at her, but she didn't want to listen. She only wanted to be heard. Yes, let's move on. Yes, we accept your apology, Talia. Big up your nice, clean self. We're just going to move on from there. Yes, it got out of hand. You know, we're over here on YouTube now. There's a closed chapter for TikTok. Yes, so let's talk about this. Right? Can anybody shed any light on it, right? If you have a business in Jamaica, right, like she has the name by the DMG. We shouldn't name it name by the name DMG. You understand? So when people see that now and them out here trying to make she look like she's smart in a tablet, oh, them got diarrhea, no, know that anti-charity is registered, knowing damn well with our deceptive lying teeth and scamming self, why don't she come out and correct John Public and say that no, it is not a registered charity, it is a registered business. We know that she said that she's going to launch the DMG Foundation, but it's not launched yet. It is not launched yet. Okay, guys, y'all can do better than that. It's 29 of y'all guys over here and 9. Oh, no, me come off, you know. I can come off. So what's going on with the likes, my lovely people? 30 people and 9 likes. Then this not safe. I don't like it. You know, when I come to YouTube, I don't play games. I don't like it. I don't like it, my love. Come make we do something better with the likes, them. I don't like it. But people, 10 Tory in a one. Uno no sing, she go up on Miss Birding. Same thing she go up on Miss Birding. And when she go up on Miss Birding, me long the Zezan up there. Me rascal. Me say she go up to Miss Birdie. Me frightened, you know, they was Zazan up at Miss Birdie. Who the people over there, the scamming shop? Me say Zazan up there, me say, they was Zazan up there with the eye them favor control. Yeah, me know. So Zazan, and she talk about, oh, here's the famous Zazan. And him dead and them hug each other. And I think so. Me I try to figure out what part does Zazan plays into all of this. Because when me see Zazan up there, I mean, I say there was Zazan do up there. You know? And then, they, you know, say, Gully Rat, I want living shoeless, you know. Because Gully Rat jumping at the X6, you know, everybody out in the social media street and attack and I say, oh, come them and say the BMW, it look like Mikey 12 have it. It look like Mikey 12 learn about the BMW. Because the girl, are you here, darling? Okay, Cheryl. Yes, who knows say today? Me say, Dana is one piece of man shoes lace, you know. Because all the blog them attack and I say, oh, them notice them as the BMW. To rise flag. Then I go borrow back the BMW from Mikey 12 and in it lean back. You want to see the fucker in it, but she a drive. When the breast them itch up on the steering wheel, and me I say, watch them. So she go pick up one whole part. Me see she pick up one whole part bun and something. And me say to myself, right? Something right, you know, because me have this intuition and radar will go up in a minute. And I'm saying to myself here, right, we know it's like Easter. And I'm not too deep down in the, you know, like what goes on different season, different, you know, holiday and thing. But I'm going to ask the question, right, for all my wonderful Caribbean people, because we all celebrate Easter, no matter where you are in the world. It might be a different date. When Easter time come, right, isn't it about bun and cheese? I never knew that Easter was about pudding, right? Everybody buy them bun and cheese, them wine, or little thing like that. So as a baker, why isn't Dana baking buns and not pudding? So in Jamaica or the Caribbean per se, is Easter about pudding? Because I told my grandmother used to say that bun and cheese. And I see she pushing through all these bun and cheese and fish fry. Thank you, Sophia. And I'm saying to myself, right, why is she baking all this pudding? Why is she not baking bun? I mean, I say, all right, we know that things evolve over time and people do things differently. But I don't see she bake a bun, or could it be that she don't know how to bake a bun? Because me have to conclude because me know say Dana, she want Gina, but she not, and she look retarded in some sense, but not one bun pear pudding. So I'm gonna ask her now. So Easter time is considered in Jamaica pudding time. She don't have the recipe. You see why you have to live good with people? Because if she didn't live good with the cupcake fairy, though, the cupcake fairy would have probably pinch her and get her. Then even if she not plump lioness, even if she not have the recipe for the bun, one to the one in London there, him should be able to fulfill it, and then the brother and sister, because it don't look good. Is it me the only one saw that observation? You understand? I wonder if it's only me alone noticed that. She not baking no bun. She not even baking something close to bun. She gone for tough pudding. So what? She's not baking. She's working voodoo on the people in stomach. She said, you know, when I look at short video them, I think of a Planka boss, don't quote me wrong. And she said that Planka people, they don't remember, don't forget the fish frying. You understand? Don't forget that we're going to have the fish fry event because, you know, it's Easter. And I know Planka, one thing with them all come out, come support me. So, all right, Easter is this Sunday. Easter is this Sunday, right? So, is it that to say that she's coming up soon? Is she's reminding them that don't forget the fish fry coming up, and we want it for them to come out and support and da. And why is she saying that? Because the way she says she can't snap her finger and make $1 million, why she have to beg them for come out? That shows that she really gone to the dogs, you know, man. She really and truly gone to the dogs. For she to come out and I talk about, oh no, make sure to come out and come support me. Back in the days, you'd have never heard her come out and say that. But make we go back to the pudding. We are going back to the pudding. Dana Marie go up. You don't know how to bake bun? Because you say you can bake anything and everything. So what happened to the bun? It don't look good. I bet you to come and do a look of fish fry for the people in Jamaica. Leave out the pudding. Do a fish fry and say, guess what, people? I am the one and only Dana Marie go up. And you know, anything me put my hand in it, pan it go sell. And at Easter, why you never come and do the fish fry in Jamaica? Why is it that you want to do the fish fry in America? Going tomorrow to get my red and yellow snapper. All I know is she's still being investigated. And you know what? She hears. To answer your question, you want to know if she's investigated? As much as she come out here every day and put on that persona for distract and deflect people, like she got it going on, and look upon me, 6 years me there, appear, talk them, attack, and at ear, she's under a lot of pressure. And yes, God can come off her throne and come tell me she's not under investigation. Okay, if you look at her, right, a lot of time you can see that she's very pressured and uneasy and bothered. Very pressured, uneasy, and bothered. Because I remember now another blogger came out and talked about the fact that, if I talked about it, that, Cocoa Puff gone left her and her ear can't get done, and she look at hot mess. What did she did? She went and got another makeup artist for come do her ear and something today. A shoelace, a girl, you know. You see she come out like as if she's smarty and she's all that. It's a shoelace. She sit down and she watch the whole of way she watch. Yes, man. And anytime we do we draw her out, there she come now. There she comes to come explain every single thing. And then she talk about she not watch nobody. But anyway, we're going to our real program where we come to talk about. We have a pick up from where we left off of this man. We talk about Bali. We are going to talk about Tishana, and then we're going to talk about Ratty kids. Film somebody telling earlier what we have to talk about, I just say then. All right. When she got through from the house to house, right, and I talk about all the wonderful things that she have done and creation and all that. So when she made the stop over by Tishana house now, right, because words on the street is that Tishana don't live there. I want to say, I'm like, me no know. Me can't say hard yes that Tishana live there, or me can't say hard no that Tishana don't live there. But what I am going to say, right, when I see the condition of that house, me say, holy moly, so Dana wicked bad, car. This morning when she come out and did the one, not this morning she did, when I did the live this morning, pretending to Bali, that she should have ignored it and don't come. Secondly, now when she stopped over there to Tishana house and see the house or the house dirty, leave me to wonder, because me not ask you. Charmian come out and say it out of fear mouth that Tishana fear baby, she going to be responsible for her. It's like she are fear mama. She take on the responsibility. She will make sure and say that the house clean, Tishana have food. That makes me wonder now, what go on with the relationship between Charmian, Nakilet Vassal, aka Baby Monkey, and Tishana. Because if Charmian is sending money for clean the house down there, for Charmian, the other house dirty so. She returned for the contract with Miss Birdie, but barely working with the company. Yes, because before I come back there, they will answer your comment when I see Linus. You see the people with the company name 9 Sinting were advertised for the national product. Every time you see them on TikTok, them see them all over the commercial, I do look at thing and a dance HT bond, them out there actually at work. She not do no whole heap of work. As she work on his content creating, yes, or for run from TikTok to YouTube to IG to Facebook for make YouTube. That's why me no say, I like the girl I tell, she not making no 20 million. She's not making no 20 million from Miss Birdie. Even if Miss Birdie come out just for front and say that the contract is $20 million, I like she tell. Because number one, a Chinese own it now and them cheap. Chinese always try to find a way for cut money and cut a dollar. She not make the 20 million. And then look on the professional side of things. Even if Gonorrhea was making 20 million, when you do contract, then they really want you to come out and disclose that you make this kind of money. So that's what we know. Say. I would say, to give and take, she probably make somewhere like about, what is a good figure? Why is it that this thing a freeze? Wanna there with me? If you're there with me, let me know. Can this thing a freeze in the eye? Backside. If you're there with me, just type something. If you can't hear me, type something. Because it seems... Okay, all right, so you're listening. I don't think that she's making 20 million. What you want? Do you think that she's making 20 million? No. Because in the contract they give you, there's some kind of secrecy and some kind of confidentiality in it. And me not say not Jamaican, can cheat up. Even not being a Chinese, you are trying to get the best out of anything. If a $20 million Miss Birdie was paying her, she would have to be actively. I drive up on them in different places around the country. You understand? Stopping here, doing look at thing. Every time when she come on her life, she have on her uniform, she have on the bonnet. What she do for $20 million? And the damn old idiot them sit down there. I talk about she make big money. 20 million for 2 pictures. Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you. Like people are idiot. Nobody in a fool out here. So when she went up there to I think it was like a little mini warehouse. She had going like, oh, I'm working. Here, a plank of people I'm working. Here, man, watch them idiot them. Hear them now? Yeah, auntie, do your thing, work. Show them how it's it done. No, send her for go learn how to be a bun. Send her to learn how to be a bun. Come on, people, 44. Never do like Gully right. Me now move until me get a certain amount of likes. Not even 25 likes over here. And a 45 on over here now, me now move. As much as the numbers them small over here, I don't want your people business enough to do better. At least 25 and I can bring it up to. I'm not saying anything. We're going to take a moment of silence. This is not Facebook over here. Yes, me need to build more watch hours over here. Me I play too much with YouTube. I play too much with YouTube, so when I come over and I used to me being over here, so no. Come on, let's bring it up to 25. Just double tap the screen there for me, please, and thanks. It's not just double tap the screen. Come on, bring it up to 25 and me start talking. I don't want to come over and come hear people business. And not even that likes are free. Likes are very much free. Come on, you can do it. Tell them for me, drill sergeant. Them can't do it, then come sit down and cut them ears. I nearly 50 of them over here, you know. And them just sit down there and them act like them forgot to the light button there. All the screen recorder, screen surveillance, if you don't want to hear people business, and tap the screen. All right, that's the thing then. And if they take it off and leaving, because someone will want to hear people business, I'm going to put it down and take it off, and I don't do it, don't try it. This is not the platform for it. Yeah. So we could go back to Tishana house, right? Remember Charmaine. So what going on? So Dana Tifa money. So the money, I mean, I wonder, okay, so the monthly pledge what Charmaine make for take care of Tishana, right? For clean the house, make sure she have something to eat and all that above. Know that we seen on camera that the house dirty, the house have not been cleaning. And according to Wiz Ari, and I miss it, so you know, Wiz Ari say Tishana don't live there. That Tishana live over there upon Tarrington Bridge. You understand? And I'm assuming it's somewhere over there in Kingston there. So then why is it that Charmaine still sending money? Because another part of social media street said that if Mikey 1-2 family then took over Tishana house, yes, the G-man them. I don't know if it's true. I saw the people themselves love and she put she out and she that Tarrington Bridge. Remember a live stream that I did and who was on the live heard it. Girl rap soon adopt cats and dog and beg money to feed them. Then Lady Unique, you're late, man. You never say one time that one of the animal lover, one of the planker them, they love the fact that she have the cats them. I guess it was a cat lover. And they were saying, oh, they're so cute and snuggles this and that and taranat. And she donated money for buy cat food. When you all remember one time she went cat food for the cats and for the dog. May I answer the question to Lady Unique? And she went to Price Smart and she was picking up the cat feeding. It was because there was 2 donors, animal lovers, that I love the fact that she had to post them. And when Dana said the donation coming that they were willing to send money for feed the cats them, if you don't notice, she even embraced them more. You understand? She started to embrace them more. People when they come over at 10 touring I want to know. So when we hear this, yeah, then if I read a comment and something jump at me, I would jump over there as well. So we could go back to Tishana, right? So Tishana, supposedly according to Wiz Ari, not live there anymore, and then the G-man them, according to social media street, take over the place and live there. But remember the brother, Tishana brother, there was a phone call that came in and it was Nakilet on the live and then she called Nakilet Charmaine and back and forth and whatever. But long story short, it was about the fact that the brother was saying that no feeding, something with for the baby, like he must have come and no feeding did that and he must come and he must say, oh, the house dirty, and he must have reached out to me don't know if I Charmaine, don't quote me which one it is, or Nakilet was one or the other. And they were saying, oh, comes money send and not feeding it for the baby. Why was the house, you know, in the state that it is? So my question to Gunner right now is this, right? So Gunner right, come here. Why is it that money is being sent and you come out, you know, when them they say that Tishana live there, you find yourself up at Tishana yard. You remember Black Annie? Yes, you remember. She all the cat them money they shot. Yes! Me glad me have enough to back me up, you know, because them love roll out and say me a liar. So who is getting the money? Where is the money for Tishana that is collected on a monthly basis? Who are getting it? Is it Paula getting it? Is it Dana getting it? Because even though I'm obsessed with her, because I'm saying we obsessed with her, but me know me definitely not obsessed with her. Where is that money? Because the house dirty, the door dirty clothes hang up on the bed, on the door, the between the kitchen and the bathroom is a hot mess. So where is that money that you're sending to take care of her? Make sure that she have her food. Because I think and what the name of the other donor, the same one, she also sent money for Tishana and she sent it for Mr. English. All Mr. English is getting is sardine and crackers. Mr. English, you not tired of sardine? Yeah, post? No, sir. I bet you can't even upgrade to look at chicken back. Every time when you hear Tommy Fear, I talk about, oh, we have to make sure and get how many stacks for a sardine from Rushmart. No, man, that's an insult. That is an insult, you know, for stop it. So, Mr. English, you don't eat nothing more than sardine. You don't want no little chicken back. You don't want local, you know, local roast pork or canned pork or something else. Boy, So anyway, she was showcasing the house, right? Tishana house, and said that this is one of the houses that she built. And she also showed the next house next to it that, you know, because I guess that, you know, house. You know, the houses that she one of them she never said she built, but she said she refurbished. But she showed 2 of them that she built. So that it really means to tell me that you are sure your house is one person makes such a mess. But I don't even know why Charm, even though it's not my money, because I'm soon compound me out and saying my money and people money are mad me. But the fact that, right, you know say Tishana out here and a bubble and a wine, Tishana take cocky. I do understand that Tishana have a speech impairment. We're not going to lie about that. Yes, she has something going on with her, whatever. But she also out there do a look hustling because she has sell three what she sell, sweetie and three tricks are something of that nature. So she do a, but then again, yesterday or day before yesterday, when she pull up and Saloni was there, she said to them I asked her, say, oh, the business are going all right. And it's like Saloni and say that, them are rob her because she don't know if to count the money. It's like if them, like say for example, she sell a cookie or a tree for $1,000, $500, and people forget a gear $1,000. She is like she don't know if to count the change. And when me say that now, me say to myself, say, is something going on more with Tishana than just having a speech impairment? Because sell sweet but can't count the money. And I was shocked when I saw that. And I'm saying, so them say sometimes she don't really make no money. It's like, through them knows her head no right. She don't know how to count the change or, for angle the money situation. Then why would you sell it then? That part there, when I heard it, I have to put my head on my hand on my head and say, then what can go so? Why would you invest for buy product and you don't know for count money, you don't know how much change for give back, you don't know even how much for sell it at the right thing, but you walk around and a claim to use business owner. The time that she taking at that and mean that you have donors sending money for her, go clean out your house. Tishana, you can't clean your house. You really and truly, you understand? Me understand, say the donors, them are fool, them are idiot, and them claims are feed them money and them can do whatever they want to do with it. But there is nothing wrong with Tishana and where Tishana cannot clean the house. So I am going to conclude and come beat me because I don't afraid that none of us out here done a thief for money. And that's why Dana should have never showed the house. But in a sense, I'm glad Dana showed the house. Because it showed us something else that, look, our money's coming in every month to take care of Tishana, but yes, still, the house is a hot mess. And if you notice, there was a man into the house. Who else did pick up that there was a man into the house? Gollerat and Donuts encourage Tishana with slackness and laziness, why she can't clean her house and wash her clothes. And also cook her food. Because when some have to still come down there, because remember, liquor miss, the people who that was actually cooking for her, which I thought it was foolishness. There shouldn't be nobody cooking for Tishana. Like I said, what I see is that she have a speech impairment. Nothing is wrong with her handle. Not a thing is wrong with her hand. Even went and liquor miss family and whatever. Did a liquor miss? Am I saying the correct name? Because I don't want to call the wrong name. But anyway, the person that was cooking for, remember them that come cook for you and make sure she have food, clean and all them something. Then I say, then she'll soon breed again. Because I don't know if she's on contraceptive, But when we are a big man and big woman here. When you have a young lady, sit down there and not do everything for her. She not do nothing for herself. We see her out upon video and wind up her body and drop it like it hot. We see all them say, man, I need the best. She a man lock up in there fuck. And she one girl in there one argument one time because she thinks that the girl they take with the boy. So we know, say, I don't know if she's on contraceptive, but so far we not say her, we not belly, and we know say she a fuck out here, so we're going to assume that she depends some kind of contraceptive or something. Miss Lickle, yes, and she say what, Miss Lickle, yes, I did call the right name. Because sometimes so much of them out that you get, you get it mixed up. So now we have, she the kind of stepped away from, Miss Lickle stepped away from her, so now we have Winsome, come on Fowl, come on Mummas, whatever they want to call she, because she had a stitch, she tell everything to Dana. Whether or not she or Saloni. So now she's one of them where I regulate Tishana. So Oh, come and phone, no, come out, come tell we. I who really live in there. Because, like I said, I can't say yes, Tishana lived there for true. I have to play it like it's hearsay. Because remember, you know, I with Harry was the first person, and me I call your name. When me here come out and say she no live there, she live at Tarrington Bridge. And we know social media go. Yes, sometimes you can run with some things. And if you don't like the person, yes, you might take it and run with it. But I can't get a hard yes or a hard no. But then I am going to say it how I see it and how I hear it. I'm saying. Mikey 1-2 family them and the young them take over the place over there. So I'm gonna ask you, don't really believe that the story? Would I really believe that story then? Well, I'm going to say I don't believe it. And it's okay if you don't believe it. I love you to write in the comment section why I don't believe. But I'm going to tell you why I don't believe it. Because I have seen a couple of videos where I see her in the house, unless it's stage. Or I see Dana go up there and call her out and she and let the grill and come out. You understand? So I would say that yes, she probably is still there, but she have a whole collage of people and only she living there. Now put it like that. It's not only she living there, there's other people living there as well. That's how me that put it. But I want to show that house, especially the condition that it's in. Even the outside of the house is dirty. And I'm like, you know, rainfall, look at dirt to splash up, but you can see that, you know, it's unkept. You understand? It is very unkept and so forth. And I think that even though as a young lady, they need to make her start to do more for herself. Because when you have disabilities, whether mentally or physically, when you go through rehabilitation or therapy or anything, they always want you to be, you know, use up your muscles, use up your cognitive skills and these things to help improve and make you a better person. And I feel like if you can walk up and down a town and claim to yourself sweetie and cheese streak, and when night come you take some serious body and you wine pan it and you come and video and show people how it needs to be done, you can grab like a soap and a brush and wash your clothes. And not even that, because she have a washing machine. Because remember, you know, Dana always say, when time she build in a house, she have to furnish it out like a fair one. And them all washing machine, she want to put dishwasher and all the niceness, because I'm bragging right for come out back, come say, yes, you see, me build a house and the house this and the house decked out. So she need to be self-sufficient and start to do things. And you see these donors, that's why we have to beat them down, because them are the enablers for bad behavior out here in social media. Because if there is no reason, even if Charmaine and Nicolette have a piece load of money, have one bag of inheritance, that still don't mean say she cannot learn to help herself. Because me not call her, I wouldn't really call her speech impairment so, you know, extreme, where you can't help yourself and, you know, be an able-bodied person and do something for yourself. Hopefully the washing machine is not broken. So, all right, we have come up for Tishana and we're going over to the famous Ratty children. When she went over there to show Ratty children house, right? Her house come like a trapper. You don't say that to the like plump lioness. Because what this is nothing recent. In a past video that I've seen, right? When Dada claims that she had passed through, I think that was the first time when she came to America, and then she left and she went back. And I guess, you know, she had got through a local village. And something had happened, and it more than a trap house, and she had called Tishana. And Tishana said, me don't know, the grill can't open up, me can't come out, even the rascal look at it was not fire. Well, hold on, people. Hold on, them, I will tell you something, come and whisper something that I heard. It is not the gospel truth. You can take it and run with it. It's hearsay. Key word, it is hearsay, right? A little birdie pinched me that was listening to the live earlier and said to me, said, nothing, here I am. Me hear you talk about the house and all the house, you know, it's just a waste, just sitting there, bally house and nothing, you know, not done to it. I don't know if it's true. I don't want them to run with it as the gospel truth. Take it as a hearsay. Do whatever they want with it. Them say, no make Dana fool you. Dana have big plan for the house. Them saying, them hear through the grapevine said Natalie's son. When Natalie's son name? Wanna write in the comment section for when Natalie's son name again? Trees, I just remember the boy name. Them say them are watching and see, you know, what they want to do with it. Like really, even though here she come out and talk about hopefully in one day come and finish it up. Them say I really Natalie's son they want to give to. And hey, I don't know if it's true. Don't know if it's true. But when the person say, you know when you hear thing, you try to decipher, is there any truth? Is there any facts to it? And me I say, you know, say the boy don't live nowhere for true. Me I say, rascal, here there. But them say them a play it off like, you know, giving him time to see if he really will come back for it because really the house belongs to him, his family property. Or if he want to just voluntarily say, okay, here, I call it a loss, we'll get it over. But them me here say, I don't know. I don't know. Them say, and Natalie's son is in first in line for comfy. Take it like this, as here said, not as the gospel true, make whatever they want to make of it. It is yet to be seen. We'll just watch by the sideline and see if it's any true or any facts to it. Hold on, dear. Hold on. Hold on, the people. Why this eater? This eater is not normal, you know. Yeah, sometime in the evening it get kind of cold. Yeah, if it's Bali family, then that can't happen. No, because remember, you know, it was confirmed today in the live that it belongs to the Bali family. But then again, Lady Unique, you got to realize, Garrison running on. Even though our family land, remember, you know, the way it went down. I get it, what you're trying to say. If we were to look at it realistic, it shouldn't happen because of family land, because it belongs to the family. But remember now, him get a piece load of money, you know, for build pandep thing, you know. So even though it's family land, now we have donors and a damn girl money build this, you know. You understand? So I see where you're going. It shouldn't happen, but remember where it's in. And on a nice area, you know, it live in a garrison, you know, Mountain View, you know. You know, see them do a documentary on that, you know. So, yes, family land, garrison money, doing us money. So it's like it's half split together. Him now go come back, doing us money sit on yourself. So guess what? Dan run things. So guess what? I saw we're gonna do it, you know. We have somebody who will drop in night, you know. And if you not open them out, you know, even so the wall enough run away from you, you know. That kind of matter. See what I mean? And then who to tell? She might say family land, but we know that she lied to, you know. It could be capture land, you know. We have to remember who we are dealing with in our gully rat, you know. She like to pretty up stuff for the camera to make it sound like, oh, it's family land. Family land could be that the whole of them in there living at the same local area upon the same land. But who to tell if they actually have like a title for that land? So we have to look beyond situation like that. So, but anyway, we're going to go with what she said, family land. But at the end of the family land, a donors build house span there where Bali not coming back to. Because look how strange it is then. We all look at it in a different scenario. Why is it if, because remember, you know, cousin lived there, because me never know Sataje and him was cousin, was family. If that's the case then, Dana said one of the brother lived there and a family member lived there. Why them not step in? So them wouldn't want like another look, because I know they must have pitney and wall for them in a one room there. Why them never step in and say, make me finish the property? We never think about that since I hear that today. Why have not one of them step in and say, make we finish it off? None of them not step in and do it. So it's still to me, and my perspective of this, it's not everybody, it's still under, the unfinished property there, still under a stronghold. It's still under like, I don't us build this, you know. And me know Dan girl Dana don't refer to fear Dan man, tell them the situation, so guess what? I want piece load of money in get, you know. And him just take the money, start it, and the whole of the money just wrap up yourself. And Mike want to myself say, I that one. And then the kind of money they drop, I could have the money, yeah. Hey, the boy can't come back here, so you know. Not that it was said, I'm just telling you in my word. Hey, that pussy they can't come back here, so oh, come back where? Unless him come free up some money. And Bali don't have two nickels to rub together. So I'm saying what I'm saying is more to the story than what is just said. Way, way more to the story. Way, way more to the story. Because I can't sit for the life of me 4 years and it just sit on so. You see what I'm saying? What you want? 4 years and we are talking about ghetto. We end up Jamaicans on here. And even Caribbean. Because we have ghettos in a different Caribbean as well. And you just sit down so with all this money invested in a one little area where other family members there and it's like a forgotten house just dries up. More to the story. We're going to use our imagination. More to the story. But make her run over there to Ratty children. So she went over there to show the Ratty children and she said, Planka, you see me have a smile on the face. She said, anytime I come around a Ratty project, I have to laugh. I say to myself, I have to smile. I feel good, it's the Planka people. Because I have to say to myself, say, I can't believe that, me build like a 2-story, house. And when we look back and see, pretty much like she said, she have to pinch herself because she can't believe it. That she really... That's an easy money grab for her from the Plankas. Exactly. So she was showing the outside of Ratty children and I said how much money, blood, sweat and tears that was put into it. But she never went inside. So let me ask you a question now. Come here say, right? Why didn't she go inside? She what the door did kind of like, you could have just but she never like actually went inside unless she did another video where she went inside and did a tour. And I say, then like when you brag and she said, let me go around and see if you can get another view of the place and so forth. And she was saying, oh, millions of dollars were collected to get the project to what it is. And thank you to the donors to make it happen and so forth and so forth. So my question to you about the Ratty project is, right? Remember when Ratty project was going on, marathon run, GoFundMe run, Scammer Fader England, she was collecting a piece load of money. You add the other baker one. So there was money collecting money here in Canada. People were, she had her people in Canada was set up to do it. She had her people in America was collecting. Even some of the people in the Caribbean countries, different Caribbean countries, were collecting money for Ratty picking. My question is, and I don't know, and if I don't know, I will ask you guys. I pride myself on that. Didn't Danak say that she was going to hold back some money for Ratty children so that even when the project was done and they moved into them house, if they needed anything, she had some extra money for it? Or I'm mixing up this project with one another project. Who remember hearing that? Or could I be wrong and it was another project? Because there was so much thing goes on in the scamming shop. Sometimes you have to be like, okay. You have to say to yourself like, okay, was it that host? Was it that family? Was it that recipient? But eventually we work it out. So many people said they were donating their time. That was another thing, Taya. Because I think between Miss Richie and Ratty children, she made so much money after those two people. Okay, we talked about Tishana, we talked about Miss Ratty children. The last one I'm talking about Miss Richie, but I'm not coming out for Ratty kids yet. She also said when she came on board, because everybody felt bad for Ratty. If you've been following, we know what happened to Ratty and all them Cynthia and the children. So everybody felt a need and they felt compelled to jump on board. She even said, yes, she did say so, and you're right. Okay. Remember also, Lataya, thank you for your comment, because she did say that a lot of people was going to volunteer, so it was going to save a lot of money. When the project started, what did she say? And the reason why we're talking about this right now, because she came out with her 6-year anniversary, showing her little Planka village, all the houses, and giving a little rundown on it. So if you put it out in the media, I have a right to speak on it, right? The free labor and everybody volunteer, and because as she said, she takes to the camera and she said, go and good thing, we're going to have a whole of volunteer, a whole of people want to come and help. When the project started, all of a sudden, who remember the war when all of a sudden people want to get paid. And that's when she say, me no know me go doing a plank of people because now we have to find money for work, man. And all them people who have on the side, all some of them, cause you know when workmen at work, they want rum for drink. Nobody depend you act like you don't remember what transpired. You understand? Even Zazan came in on the project as well. Well, if I love this crew here that follow Natty Bongo one more freaking time. You understand? Because them think we are eat that out here, you know, or them think we have short memory and we don't remember anything. So anyway, she stepped it up a notch because she realized, guess what? This project here, you know, can really bring us a couple millions well, you know. And yes, me account the people their money so they can come for me all me want. When scammer fail over there, right, and she start to collect the piece load of money. But I don't say she for really forgot person. I don't understand how sexy like to say the UK is so strict and the UK is this and the UK don't play and the UK when we launch investigation, the all the hell there is not an investigation launch and scammer fee. If the UK is so strict with everything, with food, with business, with charity, with scamming, with cyberbullying, the all know scammer fee is not under investigation. Because the amount of money where she thief and rob out here in social media as an accomplice to Dana Marie go up. How come she not under investigation? I don't mean want to know. For she to live in the United Kingdom, which is such a strict country as Una claim to be. So anyway, so when time the man them at work, which is supposed to be volunteer services, all of a sudden the man them want money. So if them decides, all right, come make her go run the marathon. Remember when time she run the marathon and she collect one whole heap of money. Then she go down there and she said, people come out and say, if you don't want help towards the material, then you can donate or call down a Rushmore for material. And I was saying to myself, right, marathon and run, GoFundMe and run, people are sending money through MoneyGram, Western Union. All payments were coming in from any farm, anywhere. This was the only project where I see that when we tell us that money are designated people on the UK side, designated people on the American side, designated people on the American side, Canada side, and whatever. And I'm saying here, when they should go up there and the workman say never get paid, they may say, oh, the workman doesn't get paid. And money are coming from everywhere. Because remember now, you know, they might use the scamming Rushmore situation down there for utilize like the materials they needed. And so, do that house look like a $27 million house? Talk to me nice people. Did anyone notice that Spider didn't work on Ratty house? No, because remember, Spider went and started his own charity. It's what's going on with the likes over here. 60 people and no likes. Now man, come on man, bring it up to 50. I'm never jump. Never jump and then come back tomorrow on Facebook because I think on Facebook gonna want me go to. So I can come back to Facebook and do my little morning live tomorrow and then do, you know, so I feel like come back again and do my evening live. No man, I have to do better. Yes, my love, I have to do better. A little bit away over here, there is no reason. Some haters over here, we cannot avoid them. But let's go. Spider left long time. When Spider sing, Taya, you miss out on a lot, man. When Spider sing that, oh, Dana thief for the charity, in the name of charity, and all that thing there, and it was beneficial to him because she take the big work of the money. You never know, so Spider went and opened it. Spider have a charity, you know? Spider decided him to do him own thing, and him have a charity, and then they do him own thing. A long time Spider flash and jump and can let she. All right, guys, come. Let's bring it to 40. Come on, we can bring it to 40. Just double tap the screen. Likes are very free. It don't cost on a penny, a dime, a pence, a pound, or nothing of that nature. 4 more likes, people. Come on. She claims somebody stole the material, electrical wires. Yes, she did, but I lie, she tell. That was all fabrication. That was no truth to that. That was straight. Come on, 3 more likes for people. That was nothing but pure defabrication. But anyway, so when time she that build a house, right? You know, to this day, me never understand the part, yeah. Who remember when she built Ratty house? Because you remember them a claim say no family, the pitney name Ratty down died and whatever. Then all of a sudden, here comes the grandfather and the grandmother. Who remember when the money banger and part coming out because them did figure them there in their mind them that thing said that go to write their teeth some of the money was a bill Ratty house and them never like all the money they spend and so them did I say you know and then Dana did get mad and I say which part them did they all along she take up the venture all of a sudden grandmother and grandfather what I say I didn't know if the baby father but me remember the grandmother and the grandfather. Just like Trish's sister. When Trish's sister come with the little boy and she put the big Allah on her tablet and say, where them did there when Trish need help at the same kind of sentiment she did own with Ratty pitting them and so forth. And at one point she did say she didn't even get fed up. And I think, me don't know if it was Ratty pitting house the last house she did, like actually built from ground up. That I don't remember because Ratty project really give her, you know, a run because one time she said the workman them never show up. Them they are sitting and drink rum and she said she not gonna buy them no more rum because they now work like how them was supposed to work. And when she come there, it's like she think them they go gone further with the project and every minute with the material and for pay work and all and thinking there and you know she never pleased and she not gone on with herself. Paula, Natalie, Tina, Fresh can't leave her. Everybody else she can't control. Yeah, man. Of course she can't control. Can them flash? Spider for the person that write in the comment section. Spider flash long time. Till him all they go start it. You never know say me they start charity. Yes, man, they go start charity too. She did hand over money to the grandmother to smooth things over. Boy, may I tell you, Lady Unique, if I love you one more time. Yes, because then they come out strong fear and she never want a problem. She did do just like what you write. That exactly what she did right. So, anyway, make we go on with the building. You know, I'm not going to 2 cents. I mean, no, I'll get a backlash for it, but it's okay. My back bride. You see the layout how she had it? I think it could have been for the money. For the how much millions, can remember, you know, through the grapevine in social media, them said the house cost close to over 7 to anywhere between 7 and 10 million to live. And we're talking about a couple years back. We're not talking about modern times right now. I still think that me know for build a house, because me know for build a house is not easy. You understand? Not easiness and it do cost money. Because remember, we'll have carpenter, we'll have mason. But this is my 2 cents. I don't see that house. And anybody that has been following the scamming shop, I don't see anywhere between 7 and 10 million, to be honest. You understand? Because it's a 2-story, but it's not a big house. That house should have looked like one of the houses in a gated community. Thank you. If you really spend anywhere between, we're just throwing some figures out, between 7 to 10 million Jamaican dollar, the size of that house and the layout, how the house is laid out inside, don't work that kind of money. Because remember, even when they were building the stairway to go up, not one side of the stairway, if they're not careful going up there at night and them sleepwalk and they drop off, there's not even a railing. There's not even a railing on one of the side. As she had to tell them, say, put at least like a railing on one of the side of the thing. And then when you look at the bedrooms, they're very small. I understand it's free money, Billy, doing us money. So regardless, it's better than not having anything. Because any haters step on you, I know them are going to say, but look on BonGo criticize, they never have one. So what piece of house is better than no house? But we're talking about for all of the money was scammer face, scam over there in England. I want to fill me in. Who should have a Netherlands jerks? Me no want to call people name and go draw them that thing, you know. But I know she had somebody in Canada that was picking up money over there from the Canadian people. And we know a couple of them over here in America here. And then we had Paula down here, we had Rushmar, we had all these different people. Zell was putting out Curve by Tina. Everybody. Miss are the one from the international woman class. She's here one. Come in no say, Lord God, let me apologize if it was not Nana Lynn. I'm sorry for calling your name. But then again, What was their name they call Ina? International woman, yes. Thank you for the person that remind me in the comment section. She was on the Canadian side helping, you understand, for pick up money for it and so far. But you know saying, she make a nice little change of her house, Jesus Christ have mercy. You see, one time she realized that she'd have to pay too much. You know, notice how she that when she go up there for a video, she get angry. And when she come back down at 99 month of view, she get very, very angry. Because remember now, we know how our scamming thing working. Anytime she wants a certain amount, and when the certain amount now go the way she want to go, she start to take out her frustration. Because remember, she have to mind the dream and them have to get them caught. Because remember, my garrison, anything will go on in here. So, you understand? Me, I forget part of it. Gold right pocket of great part of Ratty children. Me say, between Miss Richie and she, let me see who else me can say. Carla J, mama. Carla J. Which other project me can say she make a big whack off her? Carla J is one. The Paris is two. Miss Richie definitely is number three. Who else would I say? Ratty Pitney them, that's four. Which other project she make a... Them over here taking notes. Kwame. Kwame, on the right. They make one nice piece of change, And then, all right, imagine the piece load of money where she collect for Ratty picking them, right? We have boys and we had girls. How much penny Ratty they have again? Three of them, right, are four. Was it two boys and two girls? Help me in the comment section. How much penny Ratty they have? I think two boy and two girl. Two boy and two girl. Shante, she to our bags. She should have built a 4-bedroom. She should have. You see the money where she collect? She should have built a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom house for them. And me know tomorrow I say, well, me never come build it. And me have a lot to say. I don't care. For them, the kind of money there, every child should have a room. But then again, yes, they never have nothing. So me know say, putting 2 bunk bed in there, it is fine. So anyway, when the house done bill, right, because there's so much money they make. And she collected money to furnish the house. When it was time to furnish the house, right, I noticed she started to get mad and I said she feel like just to give up on it and this and that. And I said, how can you give up with all this money that you don't collected for build this house? And when she started to buy the things them in there, like, for bed, and she said, oh, she can put 2 beds in her room. I said, which part she can put 2 beds in her room? Oh, 4, yes. I figured it was 4. Yes, thank you for that. I figured it was 4. Oh, it was a 5? Mirati clad. The almost on the side 4. You sure, fearfully? Fearfully said, no, it's 3 boys and 2 girls. You sure? Because everybody else in the comment section has said 4. All right, say 4 or 5. It no matter. We're not going to go back and forth on how much it was. How much picnics. So okay, we'll go with the 5. You say it was 5. Then she should have been 5-bedroom. If you a little house like that in a garrison that run anywhere between 7 to 10 million, you could get a 5-bedroom out there, especially a 2-story. So you put 2-bedroom downstairs, 3-bedroom upstairs. Because when you look at the kitchen area, because remember when she was giving the tour? Who remember when she was giving a tour of Ratty Pitney house? Everything, even though it was a 2-story, I found everything to be compact. The kitchen area was a little basic. It was just a little wall going across. Okay, all right. It was a little thing going across there. And, you ever go into some kitchen? I mean, you call them the kitchen there, where all-way kitchen. It's like an all-way kitchen where just everything, just one little thing, counter wall against the wall. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't like a wow moment, but yes, at least they still had somewhere to prepare their meals. But then when you went to the bathroom just looked a bit and small. Everything about it was small. But I'm very grateful that they did. The bottom line is, I am not going to put my head between my leg and talk. I was glad that the kids were able to at least have a home. You understand? For that one, I was glad that, we know how Ratty had passed on. And, our children was left there without nobody. And I think Julia at one point was helping, with the children. So the fact that they got a home, I was happy for that. But you know that the kids them are not keeping the house up. Because even though she did not go in and gave like a walk around tour of the house, I could tell that house is not kept. That house is not kept up. Just the same with Tishana house is not kept up, Ratty kids house is not kept up. Because even when they were supposed to volunteer to help do some of the work on the house, our son, the two sons, I think they were helping at some part too. They were helping to bring like the mortar when they mixed it and stuff. Help mix the cement and do like a thing. I don't know which one of the son it was, but one of the son seemed to be a little lazy. But there was this one particular son that was helping, to move the things and and do little things. But when she stood outside, the door was open, and I got a little glimpse of inside of the house, and you could tell it was them not keeping it up. So my question pertaining to Ratty Kids' house, right? Donna, you were the one that said that you kept back some of the money for Ratty children so that, they would have look lunch money, or if they need any little help. It's like a little cushion, like a little nest egg you had for him. Why is it that in social media street they're saying that the kids then sometimes not going to school because they don't have any lunch money? One of them were saying that the tablets that were given, because nothing to keep in a social media, and especially when you live in ghetto, no matter how you try to put a band-aid on it and hide it so that, a nasty nigga like me now go hear about it, for come chat about it and stuff. Them said they look a cheap tablet, them that were Ratty children got, all of them, one a malfunction, one a work. So it's like the kids them don't even have tablets or cell phone or anything to stay in touch. And you'll come out and say it's not your obligation to do it because you build them a house and it's all the money 99 got should at last them till 2030. Yeah, because you're always going to be our great defenders that's going to run out here to try to defend her and say, what we want out of her, look what she built a house for. Which she did not build a house, please and thanks the donors money build the house. Yes, she did utilize her platform as the base to come out here and plead for the money. We get that. But I am saying to you, Donna Marie Gope, where is the rest of money that you said you had as a cushion after the house was built? After all the money that circulated all around the world that came to you, you did a house and you want to make sure that in case they need anything, there's been a lot of in case situation out there where the kids them have not been to school because they don't have any lunch money. And I think it's the grandparents are talking, it's leaking out in social media. You understand? Because there's a lot of people that don't like you. You think that Mountain View people like you. Because you like to say, oh, them like me out here, poor people, government, they make songs for you or whatever. They don't miss an opportunity to tell your business or tell what is going on. So I pray the kids continue going to school. But Taya, you could go to school, right? But remember, in a third world country, yeah, I don't know how it runs in Guyana, Antigua, Trinidad, Barbados, and these other Caribbean countries. I could only speak for Jamaica from what my parents and my grandparents have told me. Because I was under the impression that education was free in Jamaica. But to find out that, you understand, you have to buy lunch and do these things and whatever, and they're not going to school because they don't have any lunch money or they don't have anything. And I know you cannot pick up the mantle to support them until they go back down in the ground. But you should at least have 5 years worth of money, for simple things, right? Like lunch money. Because I think one of the son was like 17. So some of them probably know at probably 19, 20, if we're looking from the time Ratty House was built till present. But I know there might be one or two that's still under the age of 18. Because I think one of our son at the time was 17. One of them was like 17. Anybody know the age of Ratty children? But I know there must be at least one of them, because through the grapevine they're saying there's one of them that's supposed to be in school, not really going to school and they're also saying through the grapevine, I'm using these words and I'm using it for a reason, that sometimes the kids, the grandmother says they're not enough food to eat. And I find that to be very disturbing, right? For a project that millions were collected for. Contractor lady, think her name was Andrea. One of the kids had an active father. Yes, one of them had an active father. I don't know if it was the girl. Where's the person that seemed to know a little bit about the age? Remember the contractor lady who was telling people what really happened? Um, what really happened with the project? Cause yes, Andrea, that is Andrea for true. Cause she had come out and she spilled the beam on it, and said, "Oh, Dana thief up the money, and Dana no really want to pay the people. And when time for pay, she don't want to pay, and she'll come and find all kind of fast." So we know how that goes with that story. But let's get back to the children. There is no way. How long ago has Ratty house has been? What is a fair to say? 3 years? Has it been since 3 or 4 years? Has it been 3 or 4 years since Ratty house? You know, the children got a house. How long do y'all think it has been? 3 or 4 years? Talk to me, people. How long has Ratty Kids house built? Has it been 3 or 4 years? It's either 3 or 4 years, I would say. What do you think? Yeah, I think around 4 years. We're going to give it about 4 years. So if that child that was 17, because I remember one of the boys were 17, so he would have been like 21. So the kids have grown up. But I've heard that one of the child is not going to school because they're not on a bus fare for go to school. They're not on no lunch money. And it's also said on social media that sometimes they're pitting them hungry in there. So then I like to say that anything that she starts, she not finish. And anything that she starts, she not make it fall by the wayside. This to me seems like, remember when she said, Joseph, she will never let go of Joseph. And she promised the whole world the plank of them salon. And she said she not stop till she see him become a doctor. You understand? And I work as a doctor. And look at it now. Till Joseph after dead every minute gonna rush my gun trust food, walk and borrow from people, and literally turn an A1 crop. And I sit back and say, all right. Because he seemed like unless it was a skit, it was a stunt that they put on for social media, for content, for getting the money coming in. Because in the beginning, when I looked at Joseph, right, he seemed to be looking promising. But then again, in the beginning, Saloni never looked like Saloni now either. When Saloni sit there on the veranda, pan the pizza, by underneath the awning there, she looked it promising as well. So right now we don't even know what was real and what was fake with this whole thing. You understand? Because she said he used to get up and go to school. She used to come out and say Joseph get good grade, Joseph doing well, Joseph passing how many CXCs and stuff like that. And she said she used to come out and brag on it and say it was her son. Actually, she said that Joseph was her son. And she now let off at him because Joseph come out when she asked. Remember when she was introducing them to the world? And Joseph was the one that said he wanted to become a doctor. And she said she now stop and she now leg off a fair son. And I was surprised how she drop him at and pick up urine and urine become her son. Let me tell you, hey. You see this thing called social media. If this thing called social media is a real place, Till me live to hear Dana say, she don't want to hear about nothing about Joseph. Joseph too worthless. All Joseph do every day sit down and walk. Joseph sit down in there and breed woman. And supposedly our next baby on the way and all that same thing there. And she no business when she don't want to hear nothing about Joseph. And I'm saying, okay, we know young people sometimes them take different paths. But if you really had cared for him, and young people make wrong choices sometimes for whatever reason. That shouldn't be you should have still, because you say you never go leg off him until him turn doctor. And no, you dash him where you pick up urine because urine nice have him look a sexy talking when him go on with him look a cute self. Saloni was a humble church woman. What they make up look what you want? I came on a video, right, of Saloni in the beginning. And when I looked at Saloni then, when she sat there, she was soft-spoken. Saloni wasn't cursing, yes, ma'am. Yes. And then whether she attack and thank you and just so full of humbleness, no cursing. Me never didn't know, say, that Salone, if I was to compare our pictures when Salone just started out that she was a drunkard, she loved to drink, smoke, and whatever. Because when she was presented to us, I did not get that perception of Salone. And Joseph, they were just so humble, nice people that seemed like they needed genuine help. And to see Salone now, weed, cigarette, rum, cuss out people, and a yeah, I'm like, makes me to believe, was even back then a skit or just a way to get people money? Because when I look at then, I don't care if people want to say people change over the years. No, sir. Joseph was supposed to go to Canada before Urian. All that too, you know. All that now to all me say me here is Joseph. I pick up, I run up Billa, I rush mad, I walk up borrow people money, and I see Lonnie come out and say she tired of him. And when I'm sitting there every day, all he want to fuck and lock up with woman. And also, I don't know if it's true. If I say these things, when I don't know for a fact if it's true, I like to say this thing. Supposing the baby number 2, and him not do nothing for himself. So even though, right, remember now, you know, Dana they come out with the bucket of Salone. Only knows I 10 to and I 1. Me will jump off here and there all over the place. But my squad is them know how to follow me up. No matter how me jump all over the place. So him did get couple sexy. Why is it that Joseph cannot go find a work? Why Joseph cannot find a work in Jamaica? You understand? Because remember now them say him always kept good grade. He had passed couple sexy, a bright boy. And he seemed to be intelligent. We have to give him that. All right, for in Calabar people, I realize that, you know, call center in Jamaica is a quick and easy way to find employment. Why isn't Joseph working? The fact that him knows, all right, donors money built a house, so him have a little roof over him head. Because remember, I think a 2-bedroom she having, one for she and one for Joseph when they was building it. Why is it that him can't utilize those CXCs? Because CXC in Jamaica is like degrees, right? Can anybody tell me if it's equivalent to like a degree or something? Because I really don't know. So why can't he go find gainful employment? Why is he turn one of them big cross now, walk around and not trust people money because a Salone put him on blast, you know, and come tell the business, you know, so that him sit down there and a borrow money from people, and him every minute when he go there, and even Dana back it up and say she tired of Joseph too, because every time you look down a big bill down there and she not send him down there for go pick up no grocery. And yesterday she have bill for them down there. So that goes to show you, say, the saying in social media that anybody that encounter Gully Rat, the end result is not good. Only think a joke on a laugh when you hear this thing, you know, but it's a serious thing. The digital footprint is out there. Look around. She went and played a match with Brit Mad. Leaky she went over there, sit up on the cement or whatever. Look what happened to our YouTube channel. And we can call names and names and names and names and names. You understand? Anybody that come in association. All right. The other day she brought upon Urian and said, oh, she proud of him. And she tell Urian, say, no, watch, still continue watch the knives. And if you need anything, now follow the drunk with them and the germs, them in that phone must come out, come beg feet. And I was saying to myself, wow. Then yeah, brother, and I said the success story of Urian. Yes, he did come to Canada, but is it really a success story now? Let's reason. Because how many times has he come out and have begged? And there's nothing wrong with begging, because them say closed mouth don't get fed. But when you have a person like she that is bragging how successful the story is, did we see any proof of CXC? There you go again, Cheryl. That could be another stunt for make it seems like he's doing so well for more donation money to come in. Thank you for that comment right there. Because she's only saying that we have never seen it. Because what you said makes sense, Cheryl. If this boy had passed so many CXC, GC or whatever they have here in Jamaica here, why is it that, and he doesn't seem to be a dull person, the way how he articulates himself, why he up to now he cannot find gainful employment? So that could be part of it, just for them to continue. But come on, people, come and bring the like up to 50. 8 more people. Come, all right, come bring it up to 50. Come bring it up to 50. If I can't get to 50, let's double tap the screen and bring it up to 45 and stuff. I wouldn't really call Urian's story a success story. But as I eat out my address, may adjust my eat as crown because you say, you're the one, you go she wicked. Because what I would consider him going to Canada is not a success story. It's an opportunity he got and he made it there. Success story, because remember, even the apartment that he have over there, because she have bragged on it in a tab about, see, my other son over there. No, the apartment that he got is on donors. Help him get the apartment. Remember, I said when him time was to when I don't know, for suit it out. Him at the donors them, him go up on him live and them a send, him put up registry, them a send things feet, the curtain, him need money for couch, him did need money for buy plate, he need money for this drainer. Wanna forget? So alright, so when him did running a little problem with him utility, what did Urian did take to him platform and the big back toss the grey back plankers then when them said don't worry we'll send the money go when to Western Union, then him come back and say something is going on with him Western Union because he's having problem picking up the money. So where is the success story? Success story would come, success story would come where Urian is concerned. It's that a young man gets an opportunity to go abroad to a first world country, right? Land himself a job. When him land himself the job, him figure out and get him an apartment, use him hard-earned money, furnish that apartment, start to save money in him account, because there was an event and he needed a suit, and at the plank of them had to buy the suit. Then you'd have said, oh my God, I'm really making stride. You understand? He made well of the opportunity. Not that when every time something goes wrong, him turn on him live stream and I put on him pretty fancy voice and want to tell people, say, oh, it is your guy here, Urian, and guys, I'm going through a little difficulty here. You understand? I got fired from my job, and I have all these responsibilities. I have rent to pay, utility bills to pay, and they fired me for no reason, and I'm here stating trying to figure why did they fire me, and no guys, I don't know what to do, so I might need to seek y'all help. So when you hear bragging, it's again I'm not going to take, he did get an opportunity to come to, but is that a real success story though? That is what I want to know. So you over here bragging on your son, can you call Urian now your son, and your Dashra Joseph, we that has been watching you and observing you and, like I said, obsessed with you, whatever you want to call us out here in social media, you should have hold on upon Joseph. But then again, Joseph, sometimes the saying goes like this, you could want good for a person, but you also have to want good for yourself. And I wouldn't say that he's a worthless little boy, Joseph. I see where Joseph got caught up. That's right. He got very successful in begging. You understand? And when you're in beg, he beg on the side. He do it in a sweet way. Yes, man. You look right there and do it in a sweet way. You understand? Because he have that little voice that makes the plank of them clitoris jump and them like it. You understand? Because when he's over there begging and I'm reading the comment section, hear them now, we got you. Don't say a word. You understand? Auntie's ear. And he likes these things because he'll come out and talk about auntie this and auntie that. I want to look a Gina boy too, very, very Gina. This woman I like beside Miss Richie was Miss Alice. Yeah, so, it's sad to say, let me jump back over to Ratty children that, these things are circulating in social media, whether it's true, false, or whatever. You understand? Just like they go with everything false when they talk about the haters, we can look at certain things that they're talking about here in social media. So my thing here is that if it's true that the kids them even hungry, it is sad because Donna, you did collected a lot of money, and this is not hearsay, you said you kept back some of the money that you wanted was to ensure that they weren't in need of anything, for the foreseeable years or, for a time period. And for them to be where they at now, what did you do with their money? What did you do with their money, Dana? So, because it is not right. I know when people come out here and call you scammer and thief, no man, you need to come out and tell us what happened to the rest of the money that you held for Ratty kids. What did you do with that money? Because if you were really giving them any money, you know, so it's very annoying to me as well. And I'm not just saying that because you put that in there, what you want. But that is very annoying to me as well, because it's very, very sad. We, not saying we, for the ones that donated to Ratty project, a lot of them are CNAs, and a lot of them live with families and working like a son of a gun, because here in the first world country that we live in, it's not easy. And when we give, we're giving because we're expecting that whatever we're giving it for, it is going to be used for that intended purpose. And, you know, it's just a sad situation, you know, and there's a lot of money that was scammed. I don't care when no one says my opinion and can't beat me, that done a thief and scammer for Ratty pitney them, and God is going to deal with you for it. You might sit there and talk about, oh, say I try to get back to align with God. God is going to beat you, Dana. Because them pitney should be going to school, should be able to have a dinner, or you should even though you're in America now, you should even, because you say, Paula, your team is still running, up and running and fully active. Your team, as you call them, Paula, Natalie, and the whole scamming set of them down there, should go over there and check on them and say, on a weekly basis, say a 10 grand, yeah, say a 5 grand, yeah. Or even send them go to Rushmore and go say, pick up 5 pounds, because you say you don't do things small. 10 pounds of chicken, couple banana, couple this and couple that. So at least food, they should not be hungry. So let's move on to the last one here. Tall one just reach her. To backside. Tall one you reach her when we get you ready to go. We're going to close it out with Miss Richie. You understand? All this time, right? Dana was denying the fact that there was a life insurance in place for Miss Richie. I don't know who on here heard. I think that it's not a reset live. I would say about a month ago, or probably a couple weeks leading to a month. And she said, people all even out here talk say, me have Miss Richie, me take Miss Richie life insurance money. And she said in that breath, where she gave away herself and don't even realize that she gave away herself about this witch saw the perfect opportunity to get enough money, so she pick up Ratty case. But be that you said that, tall one, let me ask you a question. Didn't she know about Ratty children through Julia? Wasn't it Julia? I think it was Julia and Ratty was friendly now. Let me jog my memory a little bit here. Let me jog my memory. Chat. Wasn't she knew of Ratty through Julia? I think it says, oh, she knew of Ratty, and I think it was through Julia, some kind of way like that. But anyway, when she talked about the insurance money, right, with Miss Richie, we should think anybody's either. Because a lot of people is not talking on it. I think I talk about it more than anything else, about the money, Miss Richie money, and so forth. Do you know that she got like a piece load of money off of Ratty pitney them, and you know, you just joined town. We mentioned some other, you know, projects and other recipients. But you know, say Miss Richie, she make a fortune off of Miss Richie. Who know that Miss Richie had 12 donors that faithfully made pledge to allegiance to Miss Richie for send money to Planka Granny? Jesus Christ have mercy, Father God. When I heard it, I said, you know, people like to lie on people, and love people don't really like her because of her scamming, deceptive ways and so forth. Okay, well, I was say Maxine, yeah. Yes, them a family. Because I think I remember it was Julia. Yes, it was Julia. Some kind of connection was made for Ratty. But I never know say that Miss Richie life show insurance, because Miss Richie never have no picnic cards. Even what them is still, because I always said it because I heard it. But you know, you hear things I'm saying, no, people would care. As a platform owners, you know, people always want to send you, oh, may have receipt of this. But you have to try to decipher what is true and what is not true. So when the person sent to me saying, Miss Richie never have any kids. And I said, you say, you sure she never have no picnic? Them said, no, she never have no picnic and she never have no surviving family. Let me say, no, because you know them claims that we are haters and when we come talk about Dana, everything appear like we are telling her. So the person said, no, me have family in a Mountain View. So them said, them know the thing. So I said, all right, me a year and still and whatever. And you know, look at them, I said receipt and whatever, me I put 2 and 2 for add it up to make 4. And then me remember one time Dana said, she and Miss Richie legal guardian. And I said, legal guardian? So in order to be a legal guardian, that means say she probably go put up some kind of paper saying whatever, you know, for sure say she ought to be the one that will take care of her and all that kind of thing. So I said, all right. And then I notice that she always make sure, if you notice that she really that do legal guardian work for true, you know, because she that always stop up there, go up at evening time, go check on her, make sure say the 2 people them, the man where they take care, with the right man name where used to take care, which I found that was to be so crazy. The man that was taking care of her, and he looked like he really did like Miss Richie for true. Me not give a man no basket for care. With the man name where they take care of Miss Richie. I mean, I say, all right. You know, Miss Richie need cleaning up her little private part and whatever. And kudos to him. He did what he had to do. But I think the fact that she was getting money from Miss Richie, she should have got a female. Not to say the man never cared for her. We never say that. Because it seemed like the man really did like Miss Richie for true. But I thought it would have been Ernie. Thank you very much, Ernie. I thought it would have been better if she had got like a woman for take care of her. Because remember, for clean up between her legs, ever put her in her panty. Even though Miss Richie was an older man, you would be surprised. Sometimes man can get a strong hand just the fat. They don't even care. When it comes to body and pum pum, man can get, you know. She did run Ratty first time. All right, Maxine, you know the thing then. You know the thing, Maxine. And when me hear say, all this pledge, I never disbelieve the people because Dana knew what she was doing. You see, one time she gave her the name Planky. Hey, Dana smart, no blood clot, you know. You see that little post, you see Dana post, one thing I forgive to she, you know. That ghetto girl there, you know, when it comes to hustle and scam and thief people, she have it down pack. If me can today say anything else, I can say Dana Marie Guapu, a.k.a. Gully Rat, a.k.a. Dana Post, a.k.a. Triple Decker, Double Decker, all the wonderful names she got in her social media. You see this scamming thing here? She have it down pat. Because when time she say, because hey, you see the one that sent Thomas him, T Scamming Nation, you know see what him do? In copy every single thing that Gully Rat did. Gully Rat have a plank, did have a planka granny. You know, see him have a planka granny too. Gully Rat write down thing in a book and him run theme so-called charity the same exact way. T-Nation, T-Scamming Nation, one out of St. Thomas him. If only for look how him operate, the only difference I would say with theme operation and Dana operation, him have the old people them out there dance. That is the only difference. Him have people are pledged to. Where the granny went name? Where the granny went here? T-Nation granny there. But she name, me not good with names of people. Me good with giving people names, but I don't remember in name. But only know who me attack. So one time she find a local spot there now and come out with Planka Granny, and the people them say, she say, oh, the people are gravitate to Miss Richie. She run with it. Because she never know, say, Miss Richie was going to be such a Planka Granny sensation, you know. Just like how they were paying Ernie, she could have gotten a female. Of course, it was not appropriate. But again, you know, somebody better than nobody. And I don't care when nobody wants to say Miss Richie did not like Dana. Miss Richie go along with the program, but she did not. Miss Richie was there good with Ernie and the other woman and a laugh and talk. And as soon as Dana entered the room, our spirit get cross. When you notice our spirit get cross, and it's like the demon spirit with Dana have with Miss Richie's spirit, they fight with one another. Miss Richie were happy and a laugh, and as soon as she entered the door, she said, Lord, got a big swatty one. Oh, you fat, the fat one come. It's like the demons that waiting. Mighty God, if I laugh, I weak. Hey, people, Come on now, come, we could bring it to 50 or coming off. Because we're going to talk about the life insurance money. Come on, people, double tap the screen there, please, and thanks. Come on, let's bring it up to 50. That's 75 on over here for listen people business. Come on. Let's double tap and bring it up. And hey, you see I went and I threw Black Annex. You see when time she'll go over there for touch. She said, no, touch me, man. They hear now. And she used to laugh it off. You're the one, then she, you know. I saw Miss Richie stay me not playing them out. But Miss Richie, this serious, she never want her to touch her. Our demons, them, they are bother. They are irritate Miss Richie. So anyway, who remember one time when she said she'd have to go take care of some business? And then Miss Richie, life insurance money she'd have to take care of. Yes, my love. She'd have go there for put everything, the house, the life insurance, and every that Una can come beat me. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care what Una want to say. You understand? When Miss Richie, the donors them, because then they fall in love with her because them claim say, you know, she take her underneath her wings and everything and I take care and make sure say she have the wee pad, she have the Ensure, she have the Rusure. What the chocolate when she used to buy for the fancy chocolate? And you know, see, wicked, Donna, why were you buying, giving Miss Richie, an older woman, all that chocolate? You understand? I don't care if that was her favorite chocolate. You should have known better not to every trip you make up there, you're bringing that for, what the chocolate name? Some kind of chocolate she used to bring up, they go give the woman. Because I'm not a sweet eater, so I don't really know about cakes and chocolate and all that sitting there. I don't know, I got to be special. I just really don't care for sweets. You understand? I'm just cut from a whole different cloth. And I always used to say to myself, say, you know, say, I want early death. Then I tried to bring Miss Richie to. Because nobody of that age, and you can tell she had like an underlying condition going on. Why the hell you go take out life insurance for the woman and every day you bring her Kentucky Fried Chicken, greasy cholesterol sinting, chocolate. So you knew exactly what you're doing. You understand? And why did you add all these donors that are making pledge to make sure that Planka Granny was okay? Hey, you're wicked, you know? You are wicked, and that's why I give you the name Jamaica International Top Scammer, because you're very crafty with it. You was very, very crafty with it, man. Double tap the screen, guys. Before me leave, let's bring it to 50. Because me from me come on me there, I'm going to get no work done at work. So I'm going on another 15 minutes and I'm jumping right off. Yes. So then, here come the other big money where she cut off. Wait, I collect money if I do Miss Richie. You see our co-worker come out and talk about it. And so how much money she thief, how much millions collected for Miss Richie and then come to find out no surgery was done on Miss Richie Maxine, I'm asking you a question if you're there here. They still have it out here in social media that there was no surgery done on her eye. I believe there was some surgery done on it. Oh, on here we agree to disagree. That part I'm not going to run with. I think there was surgery done on. Who on here believe that there was no surgery? Because remember, you know, she had a band-aid on her eyes, right? She had a band-aid on her eyes. I think there was surgery done on it. I just think that the surgery that she claims that cost millions of dollars. When they Ferrero Rocher candy, Lord Jesus, you know, never eat that candy before. I know what it looked like because I saw her brought it to her, but I never had that candy before. Yes, I think there was a surgery that was done, but I just don't think it was that surgery that was done on her cost millions that what was collected for. That is what I believe. Yeah, but Plump Lioness, then, so you are telling me, say, for the millions, looking at your comment, for the millions that was collected, right, for Miss Richie to do that surgery. So if Una feels that there was nothing was done, if there was nothing done, why did she have a band-aid over her eye then? I just think that there was surgery done, but it not was for the millions that she collected. Miss Richie told it out of her own mouth. It was not a category. Then what was done? Then what surgery was done then? Tell when you're saying it was not a cataract surgery. So what surgery was done on her eyes? Because remember when Dana told her if she can see, and she said yes. Then I even tell her to put one hand them over her eyes. What I tell you? Social media sweet body. social media switch. She didn't remember the source. You know what? Plump lioness, you're right, you know. Because remember when them asked Miss Richie, Miss Richie said, what surgery? All right, make we blame the partner for old age. Miss Richie said, what surgery are you talking about? And then I said, what you mean by what surgery? You can't see me. And Miss Richie kissed her teeth and said, what you mean by me can't see you? Hey, sometimes you can look back on some of the things that were happening on social media. You have to laugh, you know. Even if you want, you know, to laugh, you have to. Then, all right. So, if that's the case, then couldn't she have went to Miss Phoenix if I just some look of glasses she need? Can remember, you know, how much millions they collect? I don't know how much millions, you know, but we know it was a hefty sum that was collect. If there was no surgery, right? And nothing substantial wasn't wrong with Miss Richie I. Then why she never send her? Because I remember saying a Phoenix, diagnosed her, you know. It was Phoenix Eyewear Center diagnosed the problem with Miss Phoenix, with Miss Richie, to lead to the determination that the surgery needed to done. So I want to ask another question, right? Is Phoenix an ophthalmologist, optical center, or optician? What is really Miss Phoenix? Or is she just a business owner that sell eyeglass? Because then again, I sit back and I say, is Miss Phoenix a doctor, an eye doctor, or is she just one of them people? Because some people go into the eyeglass business, you know, they're not really ophthalmologists. What they call the people that will take care of your eye, they're not those people. They're just like, you know, they do like the basic training to learn how to, you know, and have the machine like, you know, for see if you need glasses and then what kind of glasses you need, 2.0, 1.0, also, you know, have the proper lens. So I'm wondering if Phoenix is one of those. Oh, it was chocolate and ice cream. Okay. She got a few drops of something in the Talwan, come give me a phone. Talwan, give me a phone, please, and time. So you tell me so for millions of dollars, Miss Richie only get a few eye drops? Lord God have mercy. Me not tell you say Ratty Pitney and Miss Richie and Kyla J. Me said the amount of money we done make to thief and scammer for them the project there. Mighty God of Daniels. So you are telling me say it's a few drops, Talwa, you know easy, you know easy. So she get a few drops in her both eyes and then just put on the band-aid pan it. Dada, I like you say, L can't be too hard for you. You understand? L cannot be too hard for you. Because even when Miss Richie dead, right? And then I know say she have the life insurance for Miss Richie. $1 per donation come in for bury Miss Richie. Boy, may I tell you, no wonder she can show off on people, you know. No wonder she can come off because the way how she scam them and rob them so smooth and easy, effortlessly. You understand? She did it effortlessly. It's pretty much it's like she just turn on her camera and through them they fall in love with her, obsessed with her. She not feel too much. That's why she come out and said she can snap her finger and make $1 million. Because she see, when she turn on her camera and come out come big, she not have to ask Christ, the money just come pouring in. Because even on into debt, when Miss Richie, God bless her soul, may she rest in peace, right? Come out, there should have been a collection plate for bury Miss Richie. There shouldn't be not one donation should have came in to bury Miss Richie. And even with that was part of scamming too. Because she utilized her big funeral parlor friend. When she named Star Jones, you understand? All even into debt. While Miss Rich was alive, she used her as a scamming tool. Even into debt, she used her as a scamming tool. Because she collect and she had one of our big friend will have the funeral parlor, Star Jones. And the amount of money where them collect, the casket that she was placing, because this is one of the things that when them run out on Curly farm. When Curly had also came out and did a review on the play, and Curly came out and did a review on the casket, and them a carry belly for Curly pan all of that too. But it wasn't no lie. That amount of money where them claim that casket. She and Star Jones come together and plan it up because it no value that the kind of money there. It don't value that the money there. The amount of money what she claims say it play for make the dressing and all and something there, the package. Cause remember now, I don't know how Jamaica run, to be honest, but I learned a lot from my parent and from my grandparent. And the little that I learned from family member that have passed away in Jamaica, there's thing called packages, right? And you can choose a package. I don't think it goes by 1 month for the costume, 1 month for the dress, 1 month for the makeup artist, 1 month. I think they do it by like package. Like we might have a package for like $250,000, $100,000, $1 million, and the package might include the wreath, the this, that, the third, and whatever. But we know that our big friend, cause she could have gave it to anybody else. We should give it to one our BFF. You understand? So if she collect 10 million, I'm just throwing out some figures and I'm saying it's 10 million. Between she and Star Jones, our big friend, our thief and scamming friend, all of them is one big scamming enterprise. Them say, he will collect 10 million, guess what? 5 for me. We'll take a package for $1.5 million or $2 million. And then other than that, you get 2 million, we could work the thing, but we're gonna pretend like say everything costs 5 or 6 million. And don't quote the figures then that I'm giving. I'm just randomly throwing something out. She counted money every time and she went to Miss Richie's house. People, I am going to conclude because I have to jump back on my computer. It is just sad, and for those that's listening, that is joining and is trying to figure out this whole thing, the whole live today is just a follow-up of her and her 6 years saying the success stories from building these houses and the recipients that lived in it. So if y'all came in on whatever end, on the Ratty end or on Tishana end that we talked about, and we didn't get a chance to touch Mr. Perry, because we're going to touch Mr. Perry a little bit more, because I would like to know, right? Because I thought Mr. Perry was working. You understand? Mr. Perry was working. How did she find Mr. Perry? Anybody on here know how she found Mr. Perry? Because to me, Mr. Perry seemed to be an ambitious man. When I looked at a lot of the recipients, I always looked at Mr. Even though he had a disability, I always looked at Mr. Perry, because Mr. Perry would have stand up and take a chat from her. But if memory serves me correct, I think Mr. Perry was doing something. How did Mr. Perry end up on charity to become a charity case? We will pick that up tomorrow because I have to get on my computer. So guys, like I said, every day we're touching one of the recipients because she's doing our celebration April month of all the success story, and we're going to go over it and we're going to talk about it. So guys, I want to thank you everyone for joining. I did spend a little time with you guys here, and I want to jump back on my computer. All right, have a wonderful night, have a wonderful morning, depends on where you are, and I hope you enjoy the show. And see there, look at it, easy, we didn't have to play anybody content, because I told you I don't want to do that over here, because this is what they're doing. They're looking to take down people content, you understand, to take down people channel and to give you these strikes. So I'm a chatter, and I tell you, I can chat. Sometimes I just play them just just for something extra. So big up on a nice clean self. Have a wonderful night. Yes. And yes, at this time it's like 9:55, 10 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is. If you have a man, go and go up in a bamboo stick. Yes, man, go angle and bangle in a bamboo. Oh yeah, man, go angle and bangle in a bamboo stick. And if you don't have one, and have a rose or a dildo, a big man and big woman here, doing a thing. Yes, man, because it's pressure bust pipe. If you did work, put it in the earbud, find a little channel, making the day go by faster. But I appreciate everyone. I don't want to take the time out and tell my supporters on here that I really and truly appreciate you guys, and I'm not just saying that. I really do, because I know that someone for true and really like me, and I really like Uno, and the vibes is good here. We're free thinkers over here, and and someone Uno really look out for me, like anywhere a girl or a boy go, I want to sell for the angle and bangle them for me, and that's how the thing go. So big up on the nice clean stuff, and I never take none of Uno for granted, because Uno have a choice. Uno could go anywhere Uno want to go, but Uno choose to come over here. All right, so big up on a nice clean self, and have a good night. Bye bye.